Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something really special lined up for you. We're unboxing a bundle of games that I've been wanting to get my hands on for ages, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. But that's not all. After we unbox these games, we're going to dive into some hidden surprises that I found on the save files, and as always, I've got some cool trivia lined up about the differences between these games and the versions we got here in the West. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we have a package from Japan. I have been waiting approximately 3 weeks for this, so I'm just gonna kind of pry it open. Okay, so we got some games here. Nintendo DS games. We gotta get into this. Okay, we're in this one, more or less. We're just kind of gotta get it out a little bit. So, just to show, here are the games I got from Japan. This is great. So, Pokémon Black. This is White 2, right here. So let's put them. Pokémon White. Pokémon Black 2. So we got Black 2 and White 2 right there. Pokémon SoulSilver. Pokémon HeartGold. Pokémon Diamond. Pokémon Pearl. And Pokémon Platinum. So I have all of the mainline Nintendo DS games in Japanese. I actually own these. Yep. Yes. This is real. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna take a look inside of these. Yes, let's start with Gen 4, so we'll start with Pearl here. I'm not gonna know all of the tells here, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to do some examination after the fact because I'm less familiar with Japanese cartridges. So we should keep that in mind. So we have like manuals with these and stuff, it seems. There's Pearl right there. We'll have a look at Diamond. Here's the front. Here's the back. Check inside. We have the manual, the game. Hold on. Okay. Then we'll go Platinum. We have the game. We have the manual. Sticking with Gen 4, we'll look at the Gold and Silver remakes. So we'll start with SoulSilver. There's the case, or the game even. Here's the manual. This feels more papery to the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum manual. So let's see if the HeartGold manual feels consistent to that. Yes, it does. It feels very papery. Whereas the Diamond, Pearl, Platinum ones actually felt a bit more glossy. Had a glossy texture to the manuals. These feel more like paper, you know? Okay, let's have a look at Pokemon Black. Wait, is this black? This is white. This is the one where you get, yeah, you get Zekrom in white, if I'm correct. This is white. Yep, I had white. This is black, I think. Yeah. Let's check. Nice. Nice manuals. Yeah, that's white. And then this is white too, I think. Oh look, I like new Super Mario Bros. Ad. That's cool. So yeah, I think in some of these there's even some like Club Nintendo like pamphlets and stuff, so it's interesting. And then this is the last one, Black 2. We'll open that up. We've got the usual manuals. Here's the game cart up close. I don't know if there's like tests you can do for like this, but I mean, we're gonna have to check, aren't we? Says black 2, white 2, right? Okay. I think, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, please excuse the condition of my DS, okay? We don't talk about this, okay? I'm gonna turn my DS on. I think I have a game in here. It's Pokemon Y. Don't lose this. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. We're gonna start with Diamond. We'll put it in. There we go. I want to see if there's any save data, of course. So we'll see what happens. Do you think there'll be any save data on these? Oh, look at that! Someone's got 100 hours. Yo, that's so freaking cool. Let's see what it looks like. Pokemon. Aww. No way, dude. That's a cute team. Am I near a PC or anything? They're playing... Oh, this is so cool. I have to look at their PC or something. Okay. This is where we can get a good look at his boxes. This guy's a goat. Oh, he's just collecting unknowns. That's so cool. Did we look? Yeah, we looked through that box. Honestly, I'm trying to just check if bro has any shinies. He's got an Arcanine, my favorite Pokemon. Oh, that's a cute Valplume sprite. Oh, this is where he keeps his legendaries. Alright. Let's quickly have a gander at Pearl. Go in, please. Let's just check out the team for now, because okay, yeah, this person's slightly less further. Okay. So far, we've got 2 saves out of 9, I believe. Is it 9? I don't know twink math. So that's Diamond and Pearl. Platinum. This is the meat and potatoes. In some ways, I'm kind of hoping that Platinum actually doesn't have a save on it. Do you know what I mean? I would like to play Platinum. Platinum's the one to play, you know? If it does have a save on it though, like, there's ways I can play it. Feels almost wrong to delete someone's save, you know? That's such a cool logo. Yeah, Platinum is the GOAT. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing, honestly. 14 minutes. Bro has his starter, right? So, let's see. What the hell happened? What happened on this person's save? That they only have these Pokemon? So, this means potentially I can start Platinum again on this save, and I'll get to play Platinum while keeping Diamond and Pearl intact. So, Platinum is a go. Quickly check HeartGold, SoulSilver. We'll start with HeartGold. Oh, wow, look at the dust in the sticker there. So, please keep in mind, I'm guessing Japanese carts look a bit different to the Western releases. So HeartGold, SoulSilver are some of the most fun to shiny hunt on because you get a pretty decent chance of, well, you get to see 3 Pokemon at a time, you know. Okay. Yay, Growlithe! Okay. Let's quickly check SoulSilver. It's so nice looking at people's teams. Do white. I gotta get through these quickly. This is so cool though. 2010? Wow. Fresh. Okay. Alright. That means we pretty much can do whatever we want with this one. Awesome. So now let's go to black. Check the back. If anything looks dodgy, please let me know. Please keep in mind that Japanese cartridges are going to look a bit different to your Western ones, most likely. I have to do it again. It wouldn't really matter if I like doxed my parental pin, but I don't know, maybe. So cool. This is fresh too. Alright. That means I can play black, which, I'll be real, I think Reshiram is the cooler one. I only had white, and I was like, oh, I'm stuck with Zekrom. Zekrom's fine, but like, look at Reshiram. He's so cool. Don't get me wrong, they're both cool, so don't get me wrong. Let's look at what's this? White. Put her in. Now, fun thing, I actually haven't ever owned Black 2 or White 2. I never actually got to like play them, so if I have any with any save file available, that would be great. This looks like a new save, honestly. I think it is. Now let's check Black. Black 2 even. I'm bad at this. And this is the last one we're checking. So we have a potential save to use on Platinum. I think SoulSilver can work for me. Black or White I can pick. I'll probably go for Pokemon Black, seeing as I always had White. And then, yeah. This person has a save. How cute. Oh my god. Is this? No way, dude. This is like someone's Pokemon from like 2012. That's crazy. See, Gen 5 is so cool. Look at them. Look at that animation. These sprite animations are so cool. Oh, Gen 5 has such a cool aesthetic to me. That's epic. My battery's dying. Yeah, I didn't want this to be too long, but I think what we've got is pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this looks so cool. I've been wanting to get this for ages. I even said in my first retro collections video that this was one of my goals, and here we are, you know, achieving it. Maybe one day I can get the Game Boy titles, but I'm pretty happy having these DS titles that, like, a lot of them I've never been able to own, so I'm really happy. And I think they're really cool in Japanese, like all these covers and like logos, they're all very cool. I'm gonna be very happy to like display these and stuff, so yeah. Now that we've unboxed this amazing collection, let's delve into some intriguing differences between these games, especially how they changed across different regions. The major change in Generation 4 revolves around the game corner. In the European and Korean titles of Pokémon Platinum, players can't interact with the slot machines at all. This was due to anti-gambling laws and PEGI restrictions in those regions. So while players in Japan and the US can enjoy the minigames, everyone else, well, they get nothing, is a bit puzzling, especially since the PEGI rules hadn't come into effect during the release of Diamond and Pearl, meaning the game corner was still available in the European versions of those titles. Because of the machines being unplayable in some regions, the NPC dialogue had to change as well. For instance, in the US version, an NPC might say, "When a Pokeball appears, it's a chance to line up slot marks. Replays and Pikachu line up even if you don't make an effort, but you need to aim for better marks, like Pokeballs and Moonstones." But in the European version, that same NPC says, "I love Veilstone City because of the department store and the game corner. It seems like I'm always coming here. But you know something? I always have so much fun that before I know it, it's already nighttime, but my trusty Pokemon are with me, so I'm not afraid of going home at night." And check this out, in the US, one NPC says, "I've been winning a ton today," while in the EU version it changes to, "Today I'm feeling on top of the world." Every NPC in the game corner has different dialogue depending on the region, which is a fun detail that makes exploring each version a unique experience. And there was an interesting sprite change that was made. A significant alteration was made across regions for Registeel. In the Japanese version, its sprite resembles a Nazi salute, which is, well, not very good. So they changed it for the rest of the world to something more appropriate. And finally, we have a glitch that only appears in early copies of the Japanese versions of Diamond and Pearl. Players could surf in Aaron's room of the Elite Four, but doing so would send you into the void. If you saved your game there, it could lock up, forcing you to restart your save file. Nintendo actually responded to this, and they provided 2 ways to fix it. Players could connect their DS to their Wii to download an update, or they could send their cartridge to Nintendo for repair. It's always fascinating to see how these glitches get addressed in different regions, although it doesn't happen very often. And actually, you could use this surfing glitch to do a void glitch with a relatively easy route to both Shaman and Darkrai, and this is only on Japanese versions of Diamond and Pearl. Now let's dive into the regional differences between the Japanese versions of Generation 5 and the rest of the world. Some of these are pretty fascinating, especially when it comes to bugs, gameplay tweaks, and the exclusive content. In the Japanese version of Black and White, there's a pretty weird glitch in Opelousas Gym, where you could actually surf onto a dragon tail by opening the menu and selecting surf. The problem? You'd get completely stuck if you saved there. It trapped the player with no way to escape, forcing you to start a new game. Thankfully, this was fixed in the international versions, where you simply couldn't surf onto the tail at all. Next up is an interesting change with the ability Poison Touch. In the Japanese release, Poison Touch had a 20% chance of poisoning the opponent, but in every other version of the game that was bumped up to 30%, a nice buff for players outside of Japan. There were also some localization changes with move animations. For example, in the Japanese version, when you use the move Imprison, a large red X with the character Fu appears. This is short for the move's Japanese name Fuin. For international releases, they swapped it out for a red stamp graphic instead. It's one of those little visual differences that adds a unique touch to each region. Now here's a fun one. In Japan, there was a bug with the event Victini in Black and White. Victini wasn't supposed to be shiny, but if the game accidentally generated a shiny personality value for it, the battle wouldn't even start. This bug was patched for the international versions, so it wasn't an issue outside of Japan. Moving on to Black and White 2, there's another bug exclusive to the Japanese version. In Victory Road, you follow Zorok to End's castle, but if you leave the cave without following it, Zorok will respawn back in its original spot and just not move, meaning you couldn't enter the castle at all. Luckily, this was fixed in the international version, so it's not something other players had to deal with. And finally, Japan had some exclusive tournaments in the Pokémon World Tournament feature of Black and White 2. Here's a quick rundown of some of those standout ones. In 2012 Japan Representative Challenge, where you faced off against the champion of each division in Japan, gathered gym leaders featuring Jasmine, Volkner, Norman, and Misty challenged the champion Lance, with Morty, Whitney, Erica, and Lance. The legendary rotation battle, where 2 trainers battled with legendary Pokemon. The battle of legendary Pokemon with gym leaders who had a legendary on their team. And finally, you can challenge the Unova League 2, which had opponents from the Unova League as seen in the anime. These exclusive tournaments gave Japanese players some unique battles that the rest of us missed out on. So there you have it, from glitches and ability tweaks to exclusive tournaments, and the regional differences in Black and White and their sequels show how much a game can change depending on where it's released. It's always interesting to see how these games are adapted and improved as they can travel across the globe. We've unboxed this incredible set of Japanese Gen 4 and Gen 5 Pokémon DS games, explored the saves, and discovered some pretty fascinating regional differences. I hope you enjoyed this dive into the world of Pokemon game collecting. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more gaming content. Let me know in the comments which regional differences surprised you the most, or if you've ever come across interesting saves in used games. And hey, what do you think about game collecting? Is there a title you've been hunting down? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I'd love to give a huge shout out to these Patreon supporters. Thank you for the continued support. Much love. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next one.